Hey everyone, it's CR7 here, and welcome to Race 9 of Season 4 of the CR7 Fleet Car Series. The previous race was pretty wacky, involving Blue Blur having a big accident. Don't worry, the driver of Blue Blur is back again in this week's race. He was cleared by the doctors to run the race. He wants to thank his helmet for shielding him from the falling debris from his wreck. Blue Blur's had a number of big wrecks already this season, so the track has been prepared so we can get started with the smashing and bashing, and hopefully Blue Blur can stay out of trouble today. So here we go. And the pole sitter will be Firestopper, breaking her 2-season-long winning streak from Season 2. So let us commence forth to smashing and bashing. Oh, Blue Blur goes head on to Firestopper. Just to know, the racetrack is extra slippery today, so let's see how it holds up to these drivers. Let's go number 1. Slams into that thing there. Some drivers are liking this already because they can go faster. Blue Blur, Old School got sideswiped by hatch number 2, losing its rear bumper. These cars are really slippery today. I think it's the racing surface, or the racing line, as you would say. Oh, dead stop there for that's number 3. And as always, this is the out of bounds area if a car goes over that. And also, the medical response team is on standby in a case of an accident, or that involves like the roof coming off. So it is a complete congested mess over here. It looks like Firestopper is going to be coming back first. To be very delicate here, to not disrupt the line of order here. So here is Firestopper. Ooh, around the out of bounds spot. Seems like this floor has been cleaned. So here is Shadow. Out of bounds area there, or the transition. Here is half and half. Lightly taps Firestopper. She does not go out of bounds, thankfully. Here is Darkened. Ooh, very close there. Here is Whiteout. Some of the drivers are being extra careful because the track is faster than this week. Here is Blue Blur, who's been having some big accidents recently. Let's see if he can turn it around. He decides to take it easy too. Here is multicolor number 3. Comes to a stop there. He was in the other car involved in Blue Blur's big accident last week. Here is Smasher. Looks like he'll not have to smash his way through because the track is being extra weird today. And here is hatch number 1. And multicolor number 2. Slightly bumps into his teammate. Here is hatch number 2, who lost his rear bumper. He's going to use his one repair only berth here. So here's hatch number 2. Looks like the actual hatch on the roof is pushed in a bit. Here's hatch number 3. Wow, he hit a brick wall there. Here is multicolor number 1, or Season 1 champion. Okay, now some drivers are getting desperate. Here is multicolor number 4. I think she's next. Yeah. Oh, Firestopper is out of bounds. Her car is tipped over that congested area there. And here is Old School. Oh, now Darken's out of bounds. The track is now blocked. So with some drivers being desperate, here's Greenish to end the segment. What's he gonna do? Oh man, what a hard hit, and his roof becomes loose and has folded over the driver's area. But I can assure you he is perfectly fine. The roof has not touched him. Just had a little malfunction there, but two drivers have been knocked out of bounds. As you can see, Firestopper and Darkened are eliminated, so take them out of the equation. And Whiteouts will end up getting the segment win. Unfortunate for our reigning race winner, and also Darkened, which I don't think he has ever won in the Fleet Car Series before, if I'm not mistaken. So tough break for him, so let's get into the results. And here are the results for segment 1. Whiteout takes the segment win. Shadows in second, Half and Half is third. Fourth is Hatch number 2, who lost his rear bumper again, but he decided to go on without it. Fifth is Multicolor number 3. Sixth is Hatch number 1. Seventh is Blue Blur. Eighth is Multicolor number 2. Ninth place will go to Multicolor number 4. 10th will be Old School. Smasher 11th, and 12th will be Hatch number 3. So Multicolor number 1, Greenish, are eliminated, as well as the drivers who went out of bounds are also eliminated, which are Firestopper and Darkened. Greenish is okay. There's just post-impact when his roof decided to slip off. So anyways, let's get into segment 2. Segment 2, and Whiteout will start us off. Hatch number 3 backs into that wall there. No one's hit that wall in a while, actually. No one's lost control and hit that. And again, here's the out of bounds area. If the car hits that, it's out of bounds, just like what happened to Darkened Firestopper. Fortunate set of circumstances for those cars. Looks like hatch number 3 will be going first. Hatch number 3 will end the segment. So here is hatch number 2 with a missing rear bumper. Perfect run there. That was pretty cool. Here is Multicolor number 3, who was involved in that wreck with Blue Blur last week. It's the out of bounds transition. Here is Smasher. Oh, and he punts Multicolor number 3 out of bounds. Tough break. Racing surface is a tad bit slippery than the previous race, from what I remember. Here is Shadow. Oh, and Smasher gets instant karma again. That's the second time he has hit someone out of bounds and then someone else hits him out of bounds. We have 2 cars on track now. Here is Whiteout. And he is taking it very carefully. Here is hatch number 1. When he backs into the out of bounds transition, pretty good there. Here is Half and Half. Ooh, that was a pretty cool run. Here is Blue Blur. Oh, he hits a brick wall there. Here is Old School. And he fully put Smasher out of bounds there, but he was already out of bounds to begin with. Here is Multicolor number 2. And Multicolor number 4. Ooh, things aren't looking good for some of the drivers. Here is hatch number 3 to end the segment. Oh, and he hits Multicolor number 4 so hard it puts him up on his side. He's eliminated. Multicolor number 4 is back in and is severely damaged, as well as Old School's car tore up as well. But I think, let's see who wins the segment. It's definitely not Smasher or Multicolor number 3. Let's see here. It looks pretty close. Wow. We'll have to review this and then get to the results. Upon further review, hatch number 2 got it by a pretty slim margin. Old School will be second. By the way, hatch number 2 got the segment win. Third is Old School. Old School number 2 is fourth. Fifth is hatch number 1. Sixth is half and half. Whiteout in seventh. And eighth is multicon number 4. She barely snuck in. So Blue Blur, hatch number 3, Smasher, and multicon number 3 are eliminated. Tough break for Blue Blur. Just can't catch a break recently. He's been having a string of big racks and bad luck. Anyways, let's get into segment 3. Segment 3 and hatch number 2 will start us off. Wow, look at half and half there. Almost going up and over there. Now, no one is going to play nice from this point onward to get into the final segment. Here's the out of bounds area. Once again, I've explained it, but if the car goes over that, that means you're out. So anyways, I do believe, let's see. It looks like a tie in first place. We're first place here. But I think the nod is going to go to Old School. So Old School's going to go first. Oof. It's a questionable run for him. But here is Shadow. Oh man. Hard hit there. Wow. The other drivers are going to have to come back very carefully, but Shadow has destroyed his car, going a little bit too fast. So here is half and half. Oh, the out of bounds area claims another. Almost. Here is multicone number 2. Wow, and he flips up and over. This is a crazy ending to segment 3 already. Here is hatch number 1. Backs into the seat there for Shadow, but here is multicone number 1. So far so good, the drivers are being careful. Here is hatch number 2. And here's Whiteout to end the segment. And I think he just got into the final segment, but I'll have to see if the driver of Shadow's alright after that hard hit. Bits and pieces everywhere. Have to retrieve them. So you know what that means. Here comes the safety team on the way. Multicone number 2 will end. Win the segment. So once Shadow's being tended to, let's get to the results. And before we look at the results, Shadow has climbed from his car, but he is very disappointed with himself for going that fast. He's climbed under his own power in the wreckage. There's the safety team van over there. But here are your final 4 for this race. Multicone number 2 will win the segment 3. Multicone number 4 second. Third is Whiteout, and Old School has a chance to win. He's in 4th. So, half and half, Shadow, hatch number 1, and hatch number 2 are eliminated. And there goes the hatch team, what's left of them. But once we clean up this mess, it's time to crown a winner. So let's get into the final round. The 4th and final segment, and multicone number 2 will start us off. Looks like Old School might have taken the lead there. He might go first. We'll have to see. Here's the out of bounds area. I know I've explained this way too many times in this installment of the Fleet Car Series, but if a car hits that, it's out of bounds. But we've had a bunch of cars go out of bounds in this race. So let's see who will go first. Looks like Whiteout will go first. I was mistaken. Old School will be second, and then multicone number 2 and multicone number 4 will be the last ones. It's been a while since multicone number 4 has been in the Hail Mary spot. But here is Whiteout. Ooh. Not quite the perfect run he wanted. Here is Old School. Oh man. Here is multicone number 2. Wow, that just propelled Old School to the lead. Let's see if he can hang on to it. But what's the color number 4 going to do to try to thwart his plans? Let's find out. Whoa! right past the camera there. Bolt's car number 4 just absolutely pummeled Whiteout out of bounds, and he slid right past the camera. I think that won't be enough. I don't know. Wow, it looks close. But Whiteout just slid right by the camera. He came to a stop right there. Did a little turnaround right there. His car has come to rest next to this chair here. Here's the safety team. The safety team's going on the opposite side of the camera there to check on him. But it looks like Old School might have edged out multi-car number 4. We'll have to see. Wow. All right, we're gonna go to review and see who the winner is. Upon further review, Old School has won the race, so that's a score for the old Doc. His first win since season 2, and the Old School car's second career win. So Old School has won the race. Multi-car number 4 was very close to winning here. Checking back over here, they removed the roof on Whiteout's car, or actually the driver of Whiteout, or otherwise known as Drake, pushed the roof off, supposedly. He's walking over, I'm guessing, to the racing track with, it looks like the roll bar of his car. The nurse, or the driver of the safety team van, is trying to persuade him, but it seems like he's already made his mind up on if he's going to do something. Let's see. I don't know what he's planning with that roll bar, but Old School's watching on. Like, what is he doing? I don't know what he's doing here. Oh man, he just threw the roll bar at multi-car number 4's car. Not very happy with her. But instead of an actual physical confrontation, he chooses to throw an object from his car at multi-car number 4, but it looks like he missed. And now it's right between multi-car number 4 and multi-car number 2's cars there. And she threw her hands up like, what was that for? I did what I do to win the race. But Whiteout is ticked off at the moment. Like, you launched me right past the camera. You explicit word. Yeah, you probably said a swear word. Anyways, Old School was like, oh well, he'll calm down. I'm pretty sure that was justified. But anyways, Old School has broken his winless streak. And I guess welcome to the club with Firestopper, because in the previous race, she broke her winless streak, from also dating back from season 2. So anyways, the old Doc gets it done. Dr. Wilkerson gets it done here. So that'll do it for this week's installment of the Fleet Car Series race. Time is ticking to be eligible for the championship. And who will join the drivers that are in the championship hunt? I guess we'll see in these next few races, but in the meantime, see you in the next one.